Welcome to Crack Pack. My name is Andrew, and today we're cracking open Wilds of Eldraine. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is a human token, followed by a swamp for our land. Then we have a foil raid bombardment. And then we have Season of Growth for our enchanting tail. Next we have Lord Skitter's Blessing, which for 1 in the black is an enchantment that reads, when Lord Skitter's Blessing enters the battlefield, create a Wicked Roll token attached to target creature you control. At the beginning of your draw step, if you control enchanted creature, you lose 1 life and you draw an additional card. So this is a nice source of extra card draw, since it's giving you an enchanted creature. And that enchanted creature kind of wants, the enchantment wants to, it wants to get sacrificed so you can drain your opponent. But at the same time, if you don't get to get rid of that before your next turn, getting an extra card draw is not a bad alternative. It kind of helps the Wicked Roll do a lot more than it should. Wicked is already a really, really good roll to have, since you have lots of ways to sacrifice rolls in this set, lots of ways to get rid of enchantments and have payoffs. So Wicked Roll having a payoff on it as well is really nice. But then having Lord Skitter's Blessing say, like, hey, even if you don't get rid of it and get its payoff, I've got a different payoff for you. I really like it. It's basically another Phyrexian Arena light, right? Since it's only going to do that effect if you have something enchanted. If you don't, then it's shut off. And that's kind of nice, because that's one of the problems with Phyrexian Arena, is it's not a May ability. It's a lose a life and draw a card. It's not quite a May ability, but it's something that you can shut off. So I'm going to probably put this in the painful draw deck, since I'm looking for ways to get extra card draw anyway. And this could be a nice, repeatable source of card draw. What about you? Where are you using Lord Skitter's Blessing? Next we have Ego Drain, Hearth Elemental, Cursed Courtier, Ginger Brute, Slumbering Keepguard, Curse of the Werefox, Skewer Slinger, Commune with Nature, Cooped Up, Not Dead After All, and Stormkeld Prowler to round out the pack. Now for today's Pack 1 Pick 1. Kind of like Raid Bombardment. I'm torn between Raid Bombardment and Lord Skitter's Blessing. I think Raid Bombardment is a better pick 1, though. For 2 and a red, it's enchantment that reads, whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, Raid Bombardment deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker that creature is attacking. So this is a big signpost for any of the low to the ground aggro decks. There are several of them in the set. That could be Rakdos Rats, that could be Gruul, that could be Boros, it could even be mono red, or could kind of get away with it in Izzet, though it's a little more obscure there. I think really what I'd be looking for is either mono red or Rakdos, though. Rakdos Rats, you can do a lot of work with Raid Bombardment. since you have ways to just make a ton of rats, and you don't care if they actually connect with the player. You rely on raid bombardment to be pinging them down for every rat that attacks, because that's all that it cares about is the attacks. It doesn't care about if your damage goes through to the player or not. It will deal the damage to the player. But if you do connect with the player as well, then that's just more damage getting dealt. So that is my pick 1. There are other good cards in this pack, and if you have a different pick 1 than me, let me know in the comments below. But that's all for today, so thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow to crack open another pack.